Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to the CBSN Minnesota Daybreaker. I'm Jason DeRusha. It's so dark out there. Kind of ready for the end of daylight saving time, right? Boy, that's going to be even weirder. We fall back. So it'll be light by now next week, right? Is that right? Who knows? Time. What a mystery. Let's talk about the weather. Now, after talking about how the sunlight's going to be different next week, now I'm going to start talking about what the weather is going to be like hours from now. What sort of mystical program is this? We're just telling you all about the future. It's going to be trash again today, isn't it? It's like 33 degrees right now, and it's pretty much nothing's going the rest of the day. It is warming up, so Saturday will be better. Tuesday looks really good. Election day is going to be perfect for voting. And Wednesday, depending on how you feel about the results, the weather might be really great for you just to, celebrate, freak out, whatever you need. Outdoors. Probably a good day for an outdoor patio and a stiff drink. Let's talk about this. Halloween is this weekend. It is, it's great when Halloween's on a Saturday because you can have your fun with your family at home safely, COVID, follow the rules, CDC, blah. And then you can go to your house and watch a scary movie. Ooh. IMDb and Google Trends, a website called Comparitech, did a study of which Halloween movie or TV show is the most popular in each state. And in Minnesota, it's Stranger Things. Wisconsin, The Walking Dead. Same in Michigan. The Conjuring in Texas. Wow, you guys in Texas. Alien up there in Washington. Kind of interesting. Scream 4 in Montana. Get Out. That's a fairly new movie in California. So we're asking you today, which is your favorite kind of scary TV show? I love Stranger Things, and it's because 80s kid. I grew up in the 80s. It's like shopping mall, throwback, all of that stuff, the music. Stranger Things is so good. What is your favorite kind of Halloween movie, Halloween TV show? What do you think of these ones? Leave a comment on the WCCO TV Facebook page, and we'll share some ideas with each other and have some stuff to do over the weekend. State health leaders are concerned about the rising COVID numbers here in Minnesota. Percentage is going up. So for sure we're testing more. The case number is high, but the percentage of positive tests is high. And state leaders are saying some of that is because young people don't know they're infected and they're spreading it. Governor Tim Walz announced the state will start using rapid tests for young adults. This is a really good development. People 18 to 35 can drive up to kiosks, get a test, bam, 15 minutes later you have results. So that way if you test positive, you can quarantine, and they hope that will slow the spread among asymptomatic people. A lot of us who care about the restaurant industry and care about having unique places to visit in our towns wondered what is going to happen this winter. And we're starting to see some initial signs of this. Several Twin Cities restaurants have announced they are going to go into hibernation for winter. I like that way of putting it because it means these restaurants want to come back. They're not closing for good. Dark Horse Bar and Eatery right in downtown St. Paul. They're going to shutter down until spring. The restaurant's outdoor patio has helped them attract customers this summer. But even with that, they didn't even break even. They lost less money than they thought they might. Central Northeast in Northeast Minneapolis doing the same thing. Everybody knows colder weather is just going to make matters worse.
I can't fight something that's invisible. You know what I mean? If I could take COVID out in the alley and give it my left hook, I would.
Yeah, and I mean, look at Patty Whalen. He tried to take COVID out in the alley once before, and now he's in a sling in one of his arms. The hope is that shutting down for the winter will at least put them on a decent financial footing to have some stability to be able to reopen in the spring and be there in the future. Surly is also shutting down. Surly seems to be shutting down for good, so we'll see what happens there. Let's talk about what's going on in Europe, right? Because a lot of countries over there looking at lockdowns to stem a second wave of COVID-19. France going into a national lockdown tomorrow for 2 weeks. The president's new order closes most public places, bans public gatherings. Britain, Italy, Spain, Germany, all considering drastic measures to try to stop a second wave. Okay, are you ready for Election Day? Are you ready for this to be over? Do you really think it'll be over by Tuesday? 5 days left for the campaign, at least, for the White House. Both President Donald Trump and Joe Biden going for Florida. Florida, big number of electoral votes in Florida. Both candidates will visit there today. We just learned that Tiffany Trump will be in St. Paul on Saturday. Tomorrow, the president returning to Minnesota himself with a rally in Rochester. Biden plans on campaigning in Wisconsin and Iowa later this week. Several Minnesota governors are in a new public service announcement. And, you know, I mean, we love our state. We love the idea that we have great voter turnout here. And so seeing former governors, Republicans, Democrats, and Venturas just feels right.
Minnesotans are proud to have the highest voter turnout in the nation.
And we expect this year to be no different. So make your voice heard and vote.
Vote.
Go vote.
Our state is proud to have one of the safest and most secure election systems in the whole country.
You can have faith that your vote will be counted.
Okay, so much great and so much Minnesota about this, right? Can we talk about Tim Pawlenty's mullet? Jesse Ventura looks good, don't you think? I think in this, he looks about as good as I've seen him. Everybody masked up before they came out, and then you see them wearing a mask, just trying to say, like, hey, these guys are all different political ends of the spectrum, but they're all doing what's right for Minnesota. You can click watch again yourself if you want to take another look at this at WCCO.com. Starting today, early voters in Ramsey County will be able to drop off their ballots at the home of Minnesota United, Allianz Field. Ballots will be accepted at the Brew Hall if you want to walk it in. They'll have a curbside option at Shields Avenue, too. We're bummed about the loss of City Pages. We've had an alt-weekly newspaper. It's kind of a sign of being a legit big city, right? You have a free alternative newspaper in your town. You get it around downtown, your coffee shops. Where else are we going to go to find, like, the new bands, what concerts to go to? The problem is nothing is happening right now, and it's been that way for 6 months. City Page is shutting down. Their issue on newsstands right now is their last one. Star Tribune owns it. You know, Star Tribune is owned by a billionaire, Glenn Taylor. Could he have kept City Pages open? They did not look for a new buyer for City Pages. But the business model for this thing is so broken when your advertisers are concerts, art venues, restaurants, and all of them are struggling. We'll miss it. We'll miss City Pages. Great issue, great staff, really good journalists working there. So sad to see that go. Black Friday, I should disclose I was on the cover of City Pages once. And somehow that didn't put the publication under. It should have. See me in a bathrobe is horrifying. Black Friday seems to be starting earlier and earlier every year. It's not even November yet, but Best Buy is rolling out the wheeling and dealing for Black Friday deals. Let's save some money. Who needs a TV? You can save a lot of money if you're in the market. Riley. Eh? That's what I should have got Riley for his birthday. Maybe some Beats by Dr. Dre headphones. You'd look great rocking those big blue Beats. 4K TVs. You can get that 70-inch TV you've always wanted. The Beats are on sale for $170. How about this? Riley, do you have a stand mixer, a KitchenAid mixer, so you can make cookies? That's a good deal. That one's like $300 off. Yeah, and it's blue, too, which kind of, I think it looks pretty sweet. So lots of deals out there for Best Buy. Best Buy announcing they're not going to be open on Thanksgiving. So there you go. If you want to wait till the actual Black Friday, stores are going to open at 5 in the morning on the day after Thanksgiving. This story cracks me up because if you are someone enjoying Halloween candy and looking for a wine to pair with it, like, you're already just an absolute goofball. Wine doesn't go with Halloween candy, does it? Well, here's some dumb group out of New York that's trying to get some attention. Wine goes with everything, if you ask me. But, okay, if you want to pair with Skittles, you should think of a white wine. Like, what white wine? Like a Riesling or a Pinot Blanc or, I mean, come on. Gummy worms? If you're eating gummy worms, they say pair it with rosé. The only pairing that I will endorse is Snickers and red wine. I think that's right. Like a cab, a nice big fat cab. They say sparkling wine is what you should pair with Pop Rocks, which is just stupid. Stupid. Just drink wine that you like and eat candy that you like, and you're a winner. Like, you don't overthink it. Wine people, I love wine, and the wine people make this stuff seem like it's some sort of impenetrable mystery. It's just a drink. Settle down. All right, let's get back to our talker today. We should talk about that. I have thoughts. Scary shows, scary movie, Halloween stuff. Kimberly Zeppelin. Stranger Things, Supernatural. I don't think I've seen Supernatural. I'll have to check that one out. Oh, Jessica Morrow. Hocus Pocus has been like on the nostalgia tour. It was like the #2 movie in theaters. That's fun. Thanks, Jessica. The original It. Oh, remember that one? Yeah, that's pretty creepy. That's a good one. Guy, he doesn't do the gore. In the 40s and 50s, CBS had a radio drama called Suspense. Ooh. Boy, I remember, I grew up in Chicago, and there was on WBBM, which is a CBS, used to be a CBS radio station in Chicago, they would play old, like, classic radio plays. So cool. So creepy. Like War of the Worlds, right? You think about that? They freaked out the whole country. It's good stuff. All right. Hope you have a fun and moderately scary Halloween. Glad you spent some time with us on this Thursday on the CBSM Minnesota Daybreaker. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will be here tomorrow. I'm coming back, so we'll see you then.